This is the second video to the A647. Here we're going to deal with a number of narrow bridges. Overhead, this is what it looks like. There's a couple of ways where you can actually go. Now this is the first way you can go. At the traffic lights you turn right. This will lead you up to a couple of bends which are quite sharp and narrow. This first part is just a continuation of following the A647. You're coming up this road, and at the traffic lights you'll be turning right, just like the black car in the right hand lane is. If you've not already done so, get into the right hand lane. You'll be waiting at a red light, so wait until your green light comes on before setting off. Just a little bit further, you've got a sign on your left. This is telling you there's a couple of bends coming up. The first bend is going to be to the left. Just in front of you, you'll now notice that there's some black and white arrows that are highlighted. These are showing you that it's quite a sharp bend, so slow down into second gear beforehand. Keep it in second as you go through here. This is the second bend here. Again, it's highlighted. So just keep your speed steady and slow as you go through. Now I'm going to show you how to go the other way. So we're back to the point where we were before. This time at the traffic lights we're going to go left. So we're just going over Kirkstall Bridge now. The light has just turned to green. It's a filter light. So as you're approaching it, if you're going left, make sure you're in the left lane. Be signalling so that if there are any pedestrians around, they're aware that you are turning. The next traffic light is on red, so just make sure you come to a stop, just like the white car in front of us. We are actually going to be turning left at this traffic light, so when the lights change, just make sure your signal's on, follow it round to the left, keeping between the curb on the left and the white line on the right. Now this will lead us up to another narrow bridge. This is what it looks like overhead. So when we're approaching it, we need to slow down, probably drop into second gear, would be a lot easier to go through. So just approaching the bridge now. On the left you've got a sign, it's telling you you've got priority as you go through. Now at this point, anything coming the other way will see you coming through. So just make sure you are slow, drop into second gear if necessary. Now you notice this white car on your right, it's seen you and stopped, but notice it's a little bit past the giveaway line. I'm going to explain that to you why next. Coming the other way, we're following the orange arrow. Now we do have to slightly go over the giveaway line, looking at the point where we've got this red circle here. When you are at that giveaway sign, this is what you see. What you've got to do is look on the other side, almost into the bottom left corner as shown by that red circle. So here we are approaching the giveaway sign. Come to a stop at the giveaway line. Once you stop, just creep a little further forward. You're looking into that bottom left corner, just where that pedestrian with the white t-shirt is. There's no car there. Get through this bridge. Now at this point you've already committed, just make sure you carry on straight through. So the last of these bridges is represented by this blue arrow. Coming down from there, this is what it looks like. You're just coming up to the narrow bridge now. Once you've gone through the narrow bridge, come up to a traffic light. Now just in front of that traffic light there is a box junction, so when you set off, make sure your exit is going to be clear. We've got a couple of cars ahead of us in this clip. Now they've easily made it through, we can get through here as well. If you can't get through, stop and wait before the box junction. A little bit further on, coming up towards these traffic lights, just changing here so we're okay to go through now. At the next traffic light we're going to be turning left. Unlike the other video clip where we followed the signs for Henley train station, we were in the right lane. This time we're actually turning left at the traffic light, just coming to a stop at the line roughly here. When the lights do change, notice how immediately you're coming up to a giveaway line. If there's anything coming from your right, remember to stop and give way to them. But if it's clear, you can go through. Thank you for watching.